Good day, class. Today we will talk about problem solving involving real numbers. But before we proceed, I have a question for you. How did you face your problem? Okay, so for you to face your problem, you have to look at the problem to be solved. Okay, so what are you going to solve? Okay, what are the things that you have to find the solution? Okay, so first you have to understand your problem. What is the thing that you have to resolve? Then after that, you have to make a plan. Okay, so make a plan on how to solve that problem. Then after having a plan, execute it. You have to solve it. Then after solving, try to think, is your problem are being solved? Now, we will discuss problem solving involving real numbers.
So take a look at this example. A test in math is scored in the following way. Each correct answer earns 10 points, while 1 point is subtracted for each wrong answer. So in a 40-item test, Marco gets a score of 102. The question is, how many correct answers did he get? So our solution with that is, first, you have to add the points to be earned for each correct answer, that is 10, and the points to be subtracted, which is 1. So 10 plus 1 is 11. Step 2, add the obtained score, which is 102, and the product of number of items and the number to be subtracted for each incorrect answer. So 1 times 40. We have to add them. 102 plus 1 times 40. That is 142. Step 3, divide the result in step 2 by the result in step 1. So 142 divided by 11 is approximately 13. We can say that Marco got approximately 13 correct answers. Okay? That will be our answer for this kind of question. So what are you going to do is to first understand the question. Second, make a plan. Then third, you have to check your answer. So as you can see, if Marco got 13 correct answers, so that is 13 times 10, so 130, minus how many wrong answers he has. So there are 27 wrong answers. So 130 minus 27, that is 103. So closer to 102. Okay? Because Marco got a score of 102. Okay? So we can say that approximately means we estimate the correct answer or Marco's correct answer. Next, the width of a picture frame is 44 and 3/4 centimeter. So width, the left and right margins are 2.5 centimeter wide each. So 2.5 here from the left and 2.5 also from the right. So what is the width of the inner frame? Now the question is, we have to find the inner or the width of the inner frame. So our solution with that is, you have to multiply the margin or margins by 2. So 2.5 times 2, that is 5. Since the two margins are equal, so we have to multiply it by 2. Step 2, so since this will be our margin, okay, we have to subtract it to total width of the picture frame, which is 44 and 3/4. So 44 and 3/4 minus 5 That is 39 and 3/4. Subtract the result in step 1 to the total width of a picture frame. So total width minus result in step 1, this will be your result, 39 and 3/4. So we can say that the width of the inner frame is 39 and 3/4 centimeter. Okay? So 39 inside, then at the left we have 2.5, then at the right we have 2.5. When you add them, that is 44 and 3/4. Okay? Next question. Claire bought 28.6 liters of gasoline for her car. If she paid 1,201.20 pesos, how much is the cost of a liter of gasoline? So we have to find the amount or the cost of 1 liter of gasoline since Claire bought 28.6 liters of gasoline. So as you can see, since 28.6 liters cost 1,201.20, we have to divide the total cost by the total liters to find the price of 1 liter gasoline. So 1,201.20 divided by 28.6 to make, as you can see, we have here decimal number on our divisor. You have to change it to whole number by moving the decimal point to the right. So 1, as you can see, we move 1 to the right. Therefore, we will move here 1 to the right also. So this will be 12,012. Now, let's divide. 12,012 divided by 286. Okay, so 286. Let's try 3 places or 3 digits. We have 120. We're unable to divide that by 286. So, let's try 4 digits. 1,201 divided by 286. That is 4. 4 times 286, that is 1,144. Let's subtract, that is 57. We have to bring down 2. Okay, bring down 2. 572 divided by 286, that is 2. 2 times 286 is 572. When we subtract them, we have 0. Okay? So, our answer will be 42. Now, the final answer or conclusion will be a liter of gasoline costs 42 pesos. Okay? So, 1 liter of gasoline costs 42 pesos. So, try to multiply 42 times 28.6. Okay? The total cost will be 1,201.20. Number 4. The area of a square is determined by squaring the length of each side. If the area is 361 square meters, what is the length of the side of the square? So, as you can see, area of a square is determined by squaring the length of each side. So, suppose A will be our area, then S will be the length of each side. So A will be determined or can be determined by squaring the length. So S squared. This will be our formula to find the area of A square, where A is the area of A square and S is the measure of each side. So A, what is A or area? We have 361. Okay, so 361. S squared, so that is the length. Now, as you can see, what is the length of the side of the square? So we have to look for the value of S. So 361 is equal to S squared. So we substitute the given formula. So to find S, you have to square root both sides. Okay? So to eliminate this exponent squared. So square root of 361 is equal to square root of S squared. So this will be cancel 2 and the square root, that is s. And the square root of 361 is 19. Therefore, our answer will be the length of each side of the square is 19 meters. Okay? So to check, you have to, so this will be our formula. Area is equal to 19 squared. 19 times 19 is 361. That will be our area. Okay, as you can see, we have here area. Number 5. During the cold months in Tagaytay, Rodel recorded the daily temperature for 5 days. He had these readings: 20 degrees Celsius, 17 degrees Celsius, 15 degrees Celsius, 18 degrees Celsius, and 12 degrees Celsius. Now, what was the average temperature for that week? So as you can see, average. When we say average, you have to add the given values divided by the number of values. Okay? So to find the average, add all the given and divide it by how many are they. So 20, 17, 15, 18, and 12. How many temperature? We have 5 temperatures. Okay? So this numerator will be equal to 82 when you add them divided by 5. So 82 divided 5 is 16.4. So our answer will be the average temperature for that week is 16.4 degree Celsius. Okay, this will be your final answer. Next, Jericho bought a stick which is 148 and 1/3 centimeter long. For a school project, he needs to cut the stick into pieces, which is 13/3 centimeter long each. The question is, how many 13/3 centimeter long pieces can be obtained from the stick? So, how many 13/3 centimeter long we are able to get from this total centimeter long? So to make it possible, you have to divide the stick by the measure of each needed stick. So total measure of the stick, we have 148 and 1/3 divided by the measure of each piece of stick. We have mixed number, convert it to improper. 3 times 148, that is 444, plus 1, that is 445, over the denominator 3. Then, we have to proceed to multiplication. If we reciprocal this, 13/3 will become 3/13. Now, we are able to cancel this 3 and 3. That is 3 divided 3, 1. 3 divided 3, 1. So 45 or 445 times 1 is 445, and 1 times 13 is 13. So 445 divided 13 is 34.23. Okay, so our answer is there are about 34 pieces stick because there is no 0.23 pieces of stick. Okay, so we will make it whole number, that is 34 pieces stick. Okay, this will be our final answer.
Let's have example number 7. I will post the question here. So, Philippines is one of the affected areas by the infectious COVID-19. It is recorded that the total number of recoveries as of August 6 are 66,837, while there are 66,270 recovered patients on August 5. The question is, what will be the number of patients recovered on August 6? Okay, so given the total number of recoveries on August 6 and the total recoveries on August 5, the question is, or the main problem here is we have to find the uh, number of recoveries on August 6. Okay, August 6 only, not the total number of recoveries. What will be our operation? So we will use subtraction. How is that possible? So we have to subtract the number of recoveries on August 5 to the number or total number of recoveries on August 6. So 66,837 minus 66,270, and that will result to 567. So our answer will be, there are 567 recovered patients on August 6. Okay, so to check, all you have to do is to add that 567 recovered patients to the total number of recovered patients on August 5. Okay, that will result to the total recovered patients on August 6. Okay, next example. Example number 8. Coronavirus disease or COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. If there are 10,000 number of cases in Luzon on August 5, what will be the number of cases on the last day of August if 3/4 of them have been recovered from the disease? Okay, so the problem to be solved here is the number of cases on the last day of August if 3/4 of the number of cases in Luzon on August 5 have been recovered from the disease. So our solution here is that we have to find the 3/4 of that number of cases in Luzon. So that is 3/4 of 10,000. Means you have to multiply 3/4 and 10,000. So what is 3/4 in decimal? Decimal form, we have 0.75. So 0.75 times 10,000, that is equal to 7,500. Since we have 4 zeros in 10,000, we have to move the decimal point 4 times to the right in 0.75. So 0.75, 4 times move to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 7,500. To find the remaining number of cases, we have to subtract 10,000 by the result. So 10,000 minus 7,500 is 2,500. So our answer here is there are 2,500 number of cases on the last day of August. So try to check. So that number of cases on the last day of August, 2,500, plus the 3/4 of 10,000, which is the 7,500, that will result to 10,000, which is the number of cases in Luzon on August 5. Again, in solving problems, first you have to understand the problem, then make a plan on how to solve that problem, then execute the plan. Okay, so solve the problem. Then after that, you have to check if your answer is correct. So that's all for today, and thank you.